Senator, for this entire interview, you've been dodging my questions.
That's a lovely tie. Bold colours.
Thank you. I'm giving you the chance to clear your name and preserve your legacy. We know you lied at the inquiry. We know the tapes were in your possession. We know your Twitter feud with Dan Harmon was a pre-scripted alibi for the night you stole them.
Ms. Winters, I have been nothing but honest this entire time.
Then I'll ask you again, Senator. How much do you know about Dunston Checks In?
Only that it's a 1996 Canadian-American comedy film starring Jason Alexander, directed by Ken Kwapis, I believe, with a screenplay by John Hopkins and Bruce Graham. And that's all I know.
Come on, Senator. You know more than that.
It was a mild success, not particularly memorable, certainly among other hits in the animal buddy genre. For instance, it was no monkey trouble, that's for sure. Or Free Willy, that would be my personal favorite. Or Andre, the seal one. The zoo portion of Baby Stay Out with the memorable gorilla. Or even the timeless Beethoven's Second.
If we could just get back to Dunston.
So cute and fluffy, that little Charles Grodin.
Enough, Senator. Just come out and say it.
Say what?
What you know, what I know, what the people deserve to know, that Dunston never checks in.
That's preposterous.
Not even once in the entire film.
It's right there in the title.
Very well. Then tell me the premise of the film.
Everyone knows that.
Humour me.
An adorable orangutan in the servitude of an international jewel thief gets smuggled into a 5-star hotel, whereupon he finds
That's right, Senator. Smuggled. So he can remain undetected to hotel guests and staff. So he could steal their jewellery. So he could secretly befriend a mischievous young boy. So guests could be surprised when their masseur turns out to be a naked ape. The entire movie, the entire plot, depends on boy and orangutan alike defying, not following, the conventions of polite society. A comedy scenario that could not exist were he to formally register his name at the front desk.
I've had it. This interview is over.
Just answer me this. Isn't it strange that a children's theatrical feature in the 1990s could be released without a single direct-to-video sequel where Jason Alexander's character is jarringly recast with the dad from Veronica Mars?
Well, it's certainly unusual, but not entirely.
It's extremely unusual, Senator. In fact, I would say it's impossible without direct and aggressive government intervention. We know about the sequels, Senator. Both of them. The raw footage, the recorded table reads stolen by people in your employ. All of the tapes exclusively acquired by this news network.
Poppycock.
Very well. Moira, please roll the tapes.
Mr. Grant, I shall leave my prize pudding here while I adjust the drapery of my very expensive skirt.
Dunston!
Not again!
Enough! What were we to do? Audiences were promised an orangutan who would respect the rules, not defy them with boisterous pie-in-face mayhem. Once we learned our mistake, we knew we would have mobs swarming Capitol Hill. If the American people can't trust a gimmick movie title, who or what can they trust?
So you covered up lies with more lies.
The Fox producers were flying too close to the sun. Murdoch was protecting them, sanctioning their recklessness, and their titles were getting bolder, more egregious. Care to guess what the plot is to Dunston Legally Emigrates to Bali? I'll give you a hint. Tom Arnold and French Stewart play monkey smugglers number 1 and 2. Or how about the sequel? Dunston lodges Form 39B for a granny flat affixed to his Balinese home, because I can assure you that he does not construct that granny flat with government approval. What was someone in my position supposed to do? Watch as the titular integrity of children's films, the last modicum of decency in this post-truth world, crumbles to ash? Or confiscate the tapes, suppress the sequels, and hope the movie-going public misses the lie hiding in plain sight? What would you do?
Admit the oversight. Ask that orangutans in future films follow proper hospitality industry etiquette. See to it that an orangutan never pushes Faye Dunaway into an oversized cake ever again.
Do you have children, Ms. Winters?
2 boys.
Have either of them ever befriended an orangutan?
Yes, they formed close bonds with several during my family's station in Borneo.
Then you would understand why that wasn't an option.
Every young child needs a heartwarming connection to a wild animal. Nobody's debating that. But this is a film full of vandalism, physical violence, and blatant illegal acts.
It's not illegal.
Our screenplay research team estimates $25,000 in damage, excluding legal fees and lost employment.
You misunderstand. When Dunston does it, it's not illegal.
Wow, I don't. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this subject. We need to move on to the matter at hand. Your involvement in the 1999 assassination of French Transport Minister Jean Bouillet.
How much do you know about Rugrats in Paris?